Hello friends, welcome back. This is Amit from Magnet, and today we are going to create this awesome futuristic container city scene inside Unreal Engine 5. So first take a look what we are going to create today. So before we start, if you like my videos, please do subscribe my channel and turn the notification on. And here I like to shout out for all those people who has already joined me as a member. So if you really want to support me, you can also join me as a member. So let's get started. So I open my Unreal Engine 5.1.1 here. And I choose games mode here. And then I choose this third person template. And here also I click on the starter content. And I name my project as tutorial. Then I hit on this create button. Then I go to the file, go to this new level and create an empty level. And now we're going to set up the lighting very quickly. So we go to this windows and then go to this environment light mixer. And now we're going to create this skylight and this create atmospheric light, sky atmosphere and this volumetric cloud and this height fog. And then we go down here and we find this volumetric fog. Just enable this from here. Then we close this one. And then also we go to this skylight and we go to this details panel, and under this light we find this real-time capture. So just turn this on. Okay, so now we're going to set up a landscape here. So for this, first we go to the selection mode, just click on this drop down menu, then we go to this landscape. And here we don't need to change anything, just click on this create button here. Okay, and then we go back to our main selection mode. So now we're going to add a assets pack from the Epic Game Marketplace. So we go to this Epic Game Launcher here. So we're going to use this one. So just click on here to add to project. Then we select our project, that is this tutorial, and just click on this add to project. So once you import, you will find this geometry folder and this materials folder and megascan folder. So inside this megascan, you will find, if you turn on the static mesh filter here, and if you don't have these filters, just go to this three lines dot and then you have to select those filters from here. Just check and it will appear here. And here you will find all these assets here. But first we have to texture this landscape. So for the texture, we deselect this static mesh filter. And then we go to this folder called this eroded ground. Just double click to open this and you will find this material here. So first we select our landscape from here and then we go to this details panel, and if we go down you will find this landscape material slot. Just click, drag and drop here. So you'll get this nice texture for our landscape. And also we double click this material and then we go to this tiling. Just enable this tiling from here. And we decrease the tiling from 1 to 0.2, and you will see that this look nice. Or maybe we can increase it a little bit more, so maybe 0.5, and now you can see this look nice. Okay, so this is for our landscape, and now we're going to populate this landscape with some canyons. So we also have the canyon. So if we again enable the static mesh filter here, so maybe we're going to use this one first. So we just drag and drop here, and you can see that this is very huge. And if you go this side, you can see that this side is empty. So if we put our light from here, you can see that the shadow is not proper here. So we're going to change to its material here. So in order to change the material, first we select this model, and then we go to its details panel, and then we'll find this material. And if we go to this magnifying glass option here, just click, and you will find this material over here. And then we're going to double click to open this material, and then also we go to this hierarchy, and we go to this node function here. Now we're going to select this main material, and here you will find under this details panel this two-sided. Just enable this one from here, and also we click on this apply, and then we save this, and we close this one. So now you can see that the material is two-sided, and now it can also block the light to create this nice shadow. And in order to know the size comparison, first we go to this character folder, then we go to this mannequins, and then we go to this mesh, and we will find this SKM Queen samples. So we just bring it over here, so we can get a nice size comparison. Okay, so you can see that this canyon is not so big. So we going to increase the scale. So we press R, and then we just increase the scale from here. Okay, just like this, and we put it over here. Okay, maybe we can put our mannequin here to know the size. Okay, maybe we can increase the size a little bit more. So we have to place our mannequin over here, and then we increase the scale. Okay, just like this. And also we do one thing, that we can also duplicate it here. Okay, just like this. And then also we select both of this canyon model, and we place it over here. Okay, so here it is. Now we're going to put the container buildings here. Okay, so for this I'm going to download a container building model from the Sketchfab. So I'm also gave the link in the description. So I'm going to use this container building, and he is the creator. So many thanks to this creator. And in order to download this, just go to this option here, and if you use this model, you have to put this credit into your video. So just click to copy this credit from here, and it's a Blender file. So first you're going to download this file from here. Just click on this download, and you have this file. So just extract it, and then we open this folder, and here is the source file. So it's a Blender file. So if you just click to open this file, so if you have Blender, you can easily open this file, or if you don't have, just download the Blender because it's also free. And here is the file. So we don't need to change anything from here. We just go to the file, then we go to this export, and we export it as a FBX file. So we don't need to change anything here. And if you want, you can also change the directory or change the name if you want, but I'm not changing anything. So just click on this export FBX. So here you can find this FBX file for this container house. And now we're going to import this FBX file into our Unreal project. So first we open our Unreal and make things organized. So we just go to this content drawer, and then we create a new folder here. So we just create a new folder, and we name this as FBX. Okay, just double click to open this one, and here again we create a new folder, and we name this as container house. Okay, and then we open this one, and now we're going to drag this FBX file to this folder. So we just click, drag and drop here. And if you want to build this container house as a nanite, just check this box. So I always check this nanite box here, and then we click on this import all. So you will get this bunch of warnings, but just ignore those, just close it from here. Okay, so here is all the files, and now we also going to import all the textures. So for this texture, we're going to create another new folder and we name this as texture. And then we double click to open this folder. Then again we go to this download folder and here is the texture folder. So we just double click to open this and we select all these textures and just drag and drop here. And then we minimize this one. And now we're going to apply all these textures to these material slots. So how we do that? It is very simple. So first we're going to import this FBX file to our viewport. So first we're going to select all of this static mesh. So in order to filter out the static mesh, we just select this filter here and then we select all of these static meshes here. Okay, just like that. And then we just drag and drop over here. So you can see that this looks something like this. And once we import it, you can see that you have selected all of the static meshes together. So before we do anything else, first we're going to put all of these selected items into a single folder to make things organized. So we just click on this folder button here and then we name this as container house. So now we're going to texture this house. So we have all, if you disable this static mesh filter, you can get all these materials. So first we start from this material 001. So it's just double click to open this material and also we window this window and then we go to this texture folder and here you can see all of this texture. So all textures are same. So we're going to just apply this texture here and then we just expand this size and we first delete this one and we just use this one here. Okay, just like this. And if you apply this one, you can get this kind of nice texture here. So you can see that this will apply to these stairs. Okay, just like this. And also we have this normal map, so we're going to use this one also here. Then just connect to this normal here and then we just apply. So just like that. We going to go to this other material slot. So just double click to open this one and do the same thing. And you can see that you can successfully add all these textures here. Okay, and you can also see that some of these materials are not visible from the back side. So we can do one thing, that we go to this plane and then also we select this material settings and we also do the two-sided function activated and then we just apply it from here. So now you can see that all these planes are visible from both sides. Okay, so just like that. And then we save this one from here again. Then we close this one. And now we have other one. So we again go to this material. And we do the same thing. Okay, so you can see that this material is for this wood material. So we're going to change this wood material. So we just use this one here and we delete this one and connect it to base color. And then we apply this one and you will get nice wooden set here. Okay, and also we just close it from here. And then we have these glass materials left. Okay, and also this one. So we're going to use another materials from the mega scan. So for this, first we're going to delete this one. So we don't need this part, so we just delete this one from here. And if you want, you can leave it, but I'm deleting this one. So it's also delete this one here and this one and this one. And you can also see a antenna here. So we're going to delete this antenna because we're going to put our other antennas. So we just delete this antenna from here. Just select and delete. Okay, just like this. And also we have that those doors also have this metal texture, so we're going to put this wooden texture to the door as well. So we go to this wooden texture and just apply this material over here, and you can see again that this material is not two-sided, so you just double click to open this, select this material and enable this two-sided function. Then we apply this one and we close this. Okay, so here is our door, and do the same for these other doors as well. So just like this. So if you have other doors here and there, so here it is, so maybe, and you can see that it's already applied. And here also we apply this material, and here also. Okay, just like that. And also we have this, all these windows, so we're going to change this window. So first we're going to delete this plane from here, just like this, and also we delete this plane. So we have all this window is empty here, and also we have this antenna, so we don't need this one here also, so we just delete this. Okay, just like this. And now we also going to delete these windows. Okay, so now we're going to put our own window plane. So we also need a glass material. So for this we have a free glass material pack from the Epic Game Marketplace. So we go into this Epic Game Marketplace. So here you can see that this advanced glass material pack. So we're going to use this one. So just click on this add to project, and then we select our project, which is the tutorial, and just click on this add to project. So once you add these assets, you will find this advanced glass pack, and then if you go to this materials folder, you will find this clean, this dirty materials. So we're going to use those material as a glass material. And now first we're going to put a plane over these windows, so we can easily fit those texture over this glass. So we go to this box, and then we go to this shape, and we click on this plane. And first we're going to drag this plane inside this container house folder. So it is very important that you have to place everything inside this folder, because later on we're going to duplicate this folder to duplicate all these assets together. So here is the plane. So we bring our plane over here, and then we rotate it to 90 degree. Okay, just like that. And then we going to place our plane to this window here, and also we're going to disable the snapping for this rotation, and we freely rotate this, and we place it over here. Then we increase the scale. So we just increase the scale like this, and then also we put it behind here. Okay, just like that. And then we're going to duplicate it multiple times for this all the window we have here. Okay, so we have successfully placed all this plane to all this window, and now we're going to put all this glass material over here. And now first we're going to go to this dirty folder here, and we're going to apply this glass material over here. So we just drag and drop over here, and you can see that it's look black. So it will take little time to prepare this shader. And now you can see that this look nice. Okay, so we also put other one here, so maybe we put the same dirty here. And then also if we go to this frozen folder, you can also get some of this frozen, but I don't think so it will fit here because our scene is so dry. So we go to this shattered, and we just put this one over here, and you can see that this look really amazing. So once it applied, and you can see that this look amazing. And if you want more variation, so you can also go to this example folder, and here you can get other variations also, so you can use those one as well. Okay, so once you applied all this material here, you can see that this look really amazing. So you can see that this look nice, and now we're going to decorate this building with some AC units and also some antennas. So I'm download the AC unit and the antenna from the Sketchfab. So in order to decorate the container house, I'm using this AC unit, also this dish antenna. And if you go down here, you will see the creator name, so you have to give the credit to the creator also. So I have made two different folders, for one for this AC unit and one for this dish antenna. So first we're going to set up this dish antenna. So we going to put this dish antenna over here. So we go close, and here is this antenna unit. Maybe we rotate it little bit, and also make sure that the antenna is present inside this container house folder. So here it is, so we're going to put it inside this folder. Okay, just like this. So if you go to this container house folder, you will find this antenna also. And now we're going to put the texture. So the texture things is also same as previous. Okay, and then also we put it into different sides of this building. So I'm just duplicate it multiple times and put it here and there. So maybe here. Okay, so you can also put more antennas if you want, but for the sake of this tutorial, I'm stopping here. So now we're going to put the AC units also. The process will be very same. Okay, then close it. And here is the AC unit. So you can see that the AC unit looks so small. So first we're going to select all of this model, and then we bring it up here. Okay, and you can see that this look very small. So one thing we can do, that we can just first we put it inside a folder here. So we name this as AC or AC. Here is the folder, and then we select all of these AC component here. Then we right click and we make it as a group. Okay, just like that. And then also we go to this AC unit, or I mean this AC folder, and we drag it and put it inside this container folder. So inside that container folder you will find this AC folder, and if you expand this AC folder you will find all this AC component, but now it is a group. And select this group here, and if you press R and just increase the scale, so you can uniformly increase the scale of this AC unit. Okay, just like that. So here it is. So this is very simple, but you have to organize things very nicely so you can use it later on. Okay, so this is also inside this container house folder. So when we duplicate it, this AC unit also duplicate with the container house. Okay, so now we going to, by the way, I am moving this thing just like that by press and hold the shift key. And if we move any axis, you can see that you can also move around the world. Okay, so this is very handy to put your things here and there. So I put this AC unit over here, and maybe our AC unit look little small, so we're going to increase the scale little bit more. Okay, just like this. And then we put it here, and also we can deselect the snapping tool here, so we just freely move our asset here. Okay, just like this. And now again I'm duplicate it multiple time to fill all the area here. Okay, So this is how you can make this building look more nice. And now we're going to make the texture look a little different. So for this I'm going to download some textures from the Megascan. So I just go to this content drawer and then right click and click on this add quick cell content. So I have already downloaded some quick cell material, so I'm go down and here it is. So there are some few materials that I'm going to use as a container texture. So I'm using this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one also. So I just select all of this and just click add. And once you download any texture file from the Megascan, you will get this Megascan folder. And inside that Megascan folder, you will find this surfaces folder. Just double click to open this. And here is all this material that we downloaded from the Megascan. And in order to visualize all this material together, we going to check this filter, which is called this material instance. So just enable this filter, and if you not find this filter here, go to this three line option and you will find this material, and then you check on this material instance. Okay, so here it is, all this material. So now we're going to put the material here and there. So maybe first you put this blue material over here, and you can see that it will take little time to compile this shader, and you will get nice material over your container house here. Okay, just like that. And maybe we use this one over here, and sometime you will see that it will disappear, because as I mentioned before, if you just open this one and then we go to this hierarchy and just open this node mode, and you will find this node here, that is the material virtual texture. Just select this one and then we go to this details panel, and you will find this two-sided. Just enable this one from here and just apply it. Okay, just like that, and you will find this material over here. Okay, and do the same thing. So maybe we can use this one also here, just like that. And also we use this one over here. Okay, so now you will get the idea that how you can make this look more interesting. So I think this is enough for now to design this container house. So I think you will get the idea. So you can put so many other assets like some cables or some of different looking antennas, and also these different looking AC units, so it will look more nice. So once you satisfy with the design, then we're going to proceed to the further. So now we're going to select all of this and make it as a single group. So for this is our container house folder, and that is why I put all these assets into this folder. So now we select this container house folder and right click, and then we go to this select and just select this all descendant, just like that. Okay, and then we right click here and then we groups, and we click on this regroup. So in that way you will create this group for this entire system. So now if you move this, you can see that we can move all of these assets together. And now if you just press and hold the alt key and then we drag any axis, you can easily duplicate this entire system. Okay, just like this. And now you can see that all of these things are present in this single group, and here is the group number 2. I mean this one for this assets, and this one for this assets. So here you can just only select the group to move all of these things together. Okay, so now we can put those buildings here and there to make a nice design. So first we going to put this building system over here. So first we're going to move this building here, so we just put it over here, and here from we can also increase the camera speed. So we can go here and then we put this building over here. Okay, so now you can see that this look nice, and if we just start play from here, you can see that our building system looks something like this. So this is for this container house, and you can also duplicate it multiple times to make more populated area. But for now this look amazing, and now we going to put other assets to make it more look nice. So I have downloaded some of the items from the Sketchfab. So here it is. So this is this container house, and here is the creator. So shout out to the creator also. And then I'm download this white container also, and here is the creator. So shout out to the creator. And then also I download this container, and also shout out to the creator here. And then this yellow container, and also shout out to this creator. And then this abundant house, and I also used this in my previous project. So here is the credit, and also this frame. So this frame look really amazing, so shout out to the creator also. Then I use this crane model, and shout out to the creator. Finally I download this street light, so shout out to the creator. So I'm download all these assets and import inside this ABX folder, and also name it different, so I can identify all these assets nicely. So first I'm going to use the frame to make an extra details to these container houses. So for this I'm go to this frame folder here, and here is the frame. So first I'm going to just enable this filter, which is called the static mesh filter here. So I select all of these assets and bring it here. Okay, and you can see that there is all these assets. So again I am put it into a new folder here, and name this as frame. Okay, and then I select all of this inside this frame, and just right click and click on this group, so it will be a group. So now if we just rotate it into this angle to maybe 90 degree here, and then also I decrease the scale of this, and then I put it over here. Okay, so you can see that I use this as a extra frame for all these houses. So maybe I rotate it into this angle, and also I decrease the scale a little bit down. Okay, just like that. And then I duplicate it to other houses here. Okay, so you can see that this looks something like this with this nice frame. And now we're going to put other assets. So first we go back to our ABX folder here, and then we're going to put some cranes over here. So here is the crane folder, and again we enable the static mesh filter, and then we select all of these assets here, and then we just bring it over here. Okay, just like this, and again we put it into a new folder here, and we name this as crane. And then we go to this crane folder and right click and select and click on this all descendant, and then we just right click and make it a group. Okay, just like that. And now we going to place this crane over here. Okay, just like that. And maybe we can push this over here. Also this one. Okay, so this looks something like this. Okay, and you can also put other crane models here and there, so maybe we can duplicate it here. Okay, just like this, and also we rotate this into this side maybe. Okay, so make a nice design. So now we going to put other assets, so let's see. So we go out from this group, and here you can get some of this model, that is the small house. So here it is. So maybe we select all this static mesh and select and just bring it here. And maybe we don't need this ground, so I just deselect this one, and then we select this model and select all of this and put it into a folder named small house. Okay, and then again we select all of this and make a group. Okay, so now we going to put this maybe here. Again, increase the camera speed little bit and rotate it and fit it here. Maybe we decrease the scale. And then we place it over here. Like this. And also we duplicate it here. And then we place it over here. And also we have other containers, so let's see. So maybe this one, that is a container black, so here it is. So we put it over here, and maybe we increase the scale, so we make this uniform scale switch and change it to maybe 100 or maybe 2000 maybe. Let's see, not 2000, maybe 500 will be nice. Okay, so 500 look nice. And then we place this container over here. Okay, just like that. And also we duplicate it and place it over here. So this is how you can build this kind of scene. So now I'm going to download some other assets from the Epic Game Marketplace. So I'm using this Soul City pack from the Epic Game Marketplace. So once you import the Soul City content from the Epic Game Marketplace, you will find this folder here. So we just double click to open this, and then again we enable the static mesh filter, and here you can get so many assets which will be very useful for this kind of scene. So first we going to use this one. So first we going to put these things over here just like this, and then also place it over here, and we increase its scale. Okay, so again we put it to make it more little details, so just like this, and then also we duplicate it. Okay, then again we select all of these three, and maybe we can put it here. Okay, so you can see that when we put this one also, it creates a nice details to our scene. Okay, so and you can see that eventually it look really amazing. So again we select all of these assets, and maybe we put those assets also here, and then also we duplicate it here. Okay, and now we also have some piping system. So here it is. So maybe we can use those wires here. So when we put the wires, it really creates a nice details. So maybe we put those wires here and there and duplicate it. So you can see that with these wires it look really nice. So if you put the sun here, and also we go to these fog settings, this exponential height fog, and if we decrease the fog density and also increase this fog fall off, and then if we increase this fogs from this bottom side, and also if we select this fog gizmo here and we put it little higher here just like that, and also we go to this volumetric fog, and then we go to this albedo color and we change this to little reddish warm color like this, just like this, just like this sand color here. Now if we go over here, you can see that this looks something like this, and also we decrease the fog density. Okay, so now you can see that it look amazing. Okay, so now it's the right time to create a camera for our scene. So we go to this box and then we go to the cinematics and create a cine camera actor, and here is our cine camera actor. So first we right click here and then we click on this snap object to view here, and then we go to this perspective and select our camera. Okay, so just like this, and also we create a sequencer for our scene. So we go to this box and create a add level sequence, and we name this as container city sequence, and then we save it. And now we going to bring our camera to this sequence just like that. Just drag this camera over here, and then we go to this camera properties, and first we go to this film back and we change this to 16:9 DSLR, and then also we go to this current focal length. We decrease the focal length to maybe 17 for now. Okay, And then also we go to this camera settings here, and then we go to this lens, and first we go to this bloom effect, and then we change this bloom method to convolution, and also we go to this intensity and we decrease this value to maybe 0.3, and then we go to this exposure. First we change this to metering mode to manual, and then we go to this exposure compensation and we change this to maybe 10 for now. Okay, so 10 look nice. And then also we go to this lens flare option here first, and then go to this intensity, maybe we change this to 0.2. Okay, and now we go to our directional light. So here is the directional light, and first we go to this intensity of this directional light and we change this intensity to maybe 5, and also increase this source angle. Okay, so in that way we can see that our sun size will be little increase. Okay, just like that. So maybe we can put our sun over here. Okay, just like this, and now you can see that this look really amazing. Or maybe we can increase the camera exposure value. So we select our camera and then we go to this exposure setting and we change this to maybe 12 for now, or maybe 11. And also we can go to this current aperture value and we decrease the f-stop value. So now maybe 10 will be nice. Okay, so now you can see that this look really amazing. Okay, so far so good. And now you can see that we going to duplicate all these wires again, so make a very chaos like scene here. So we select all of these wires. Okay, so now you can see the idea. Okay, and also we can duplicate this house as well as this frame here like this, and then we put it little back. Okay, so now you can see that this look nice. Okay, so again we duplicate all of these wires again, and we place these wires to here. So we rotate it into this side, and then we place it over here. Okay, just like that. Also again duplicate it, also place it over here. Okay, just like that. So now you can see that this look really amazing. Or maybe we can put some words little down here, so it not look that much chaos here. Or maybe we can delete some of them, so it will not look unnecessary, just like. Okay, so this is how you can design your whole scene. So I'm not going through all of this, but you can have the idea. So maybe sometime you can also increase the wire size really big, and then we put those wires here, so it also look nice and also make some variations to our scene. Okay, so maybe we select this one and just place it over here. Okay, just like that. And inside this soul city, or if we select the static mesh, you can also get other assets. So maybe we can use this one. So maybe there is some so much pipes model also, and also these pipes here. So maybe we can put those pipes over here and there, and also we increase the scale of these pipes. Just like this. So you can use those pipes here and there. So maybe we put this pipeline over here, and also we duplicate it over here, and then we rotate this. Okay, so when you use those pipes, it really gives a nice touch to our scene. Okay, so maybe we can again duplicate this pipe over here. So here it is. Okay, so you can also use those pipes over here also. And we duplicate these pipes here, and then we put it over here. Okay, just like that. Also duplicate it over here. Okay, so something like that. And then also if we change the sun position, you can get nice result here. Okay, so now you can see that it really look nice. So if we play from here, you can see that it really look amazing and very complex. So more things you put, it will look more nice. Okay, so this is why I like this Unreal Engine so much, because it really allow me to make nice environment. So you can see that I put so many things inside this scene, and you can see the details. So it looked really amazing. So go back to the design. So now you can see that there are other assets also. So maybe we can use those as a, so maybe we can use this pipeline also. So maybe we put these pipes over here, and again we increase the scale of these pipes, and then we put it over here. Okay, so you can see that this look really amazing. And maybe we can put this pipe little bit this side. Okay, and also okay, so you will get nice complex design here also. Okay, so many possibilities, so feel free to use those assets. And also here we have this kind of shades also, so you can use these shades here to make it little different looking, just like that. Also here, and then also we put it over here, and then we increase the scale of this, just like that, to make it little different looking. Okay, and then also we put these things over here and increase the scale. Okay, so these things will give you more complex design. And also we have some of these railings also, so we can use this one. So maybe we rotate it into 90-degree and then we increase the scale, and we can use this as a supporting pillars. So maybe we decrease the scale here and then also we duplicate it. Okay, so feel free to use this because everything you put, it will make a very different looking design. Okay, so okay, just like that. Also some of these roof here, so maybe we, so it's all up to you, so how you can use those. Okay, so maybe we are here and let's see what we put inside. Or yes, sometime you can also see those vents also, so you can use those vents here and there. So maybe we can decrease the scale and place it over here, and then also we duplicate it and place it over here. Okay, just like that. And here also we can get some of these words, so maybe we can use this where. So this is different looking words, so you can also use this where also. So it will create a nice difference, so it's not look identical, so you can also use this. Okay, and there is also some of this one. So I'm using this one as a small road here, so maybe we can rotate this into this angle. -180 degree, and I put these things over here. Okay, and sometime you will see that the gizmo is in the different place, so you can easily fix it to replace it here. So just right click here and then we go to this pivot, and there is an option called the set pivot offset here, and then again we right click over here and then again go to this pivot and click on this set as pivot offset. So in that way you can place the gizmo over your model. Okay, so this is very handy. So now we're going to put it over here, and maybe we can rotate it a little bit like this, and then again we duplicate it. So it's all depends on you that how much you want to extend this roadway. Okay, so and maybe we can just rotate it. Just like that. Okay, and also we can put some fence over here and there, so maybe we can duplicate this cargo system here and we rotate it into this angle, and then also we rotate it into this side and also this side, and maybe we can put a crane over here also. So we duplicate the crane system and we place it over here. Okay, just like that. So now you will see that it look amazing. Okay, and if you change the light position here, you can get so much details in your scene. Okay, and maybe we can change the texture of these pipes. So we have some textures from this mega scan. So if we go to the surfaces and then we click on this material instance, so we'll get so much materials here. So we use this material over here maybe, or you can also change some of this material from here. Okay, and maybe we can also change this material, but it look nice, but if you want you can also change this material. Okay, so this looks something like this. So this look really amazing. And now we going to use other assets from the marketplace. So I'm using this construction site volume 2. Just click and add to my project. And then also I use this construction site volume 1 pack also. So I just click and add to my project here. And then also I use this one also. So I just add it to my project. So once you add those assets, you will find this one and this one. So we first going to this construction volume 1, just double click to open this, and then we go to the static mesh filter, and here you will find this fence here. So first we're going to place this fence over here. So maybe we do one thing, that we go to these assets and also we select all of them, and then we put it little behind here. Okay, and also this one. Okay, and now we're going to put this fence over here. So just like this. Okay, so now we going to delete some of this fence to make a roadway here. So maybe we can delete some of this fence over here, and also maybe here also. Okay, just like that. And also we're going to put some pillars here. So we go to this construction volume number 2, and here we will find some of these wooden blocks. So we're going to use this one. So maybe we use this one here, and then we increase the scale of this, just like that. And we're going to use this one here, maybe here. Okay, and I'm going to duplicate it multiple times to put it here. Okay, so you can also do the same things to this side also, but I'm not going to do this for now, but you will get the idea. Okay, so now we going to do one thing, that we have so many assets here, so you can populate your area by using these assets, but I'm not going to do the same things everywhere because it will take little time, but you will get the idea. So you have all those assets, so just put here and there like this. Okay, so for the time being it look nice, so you will get the idea. So there are so many assets, and if you go to this industrial prop 6, and you will also get some of these nice assets here. So I believe that you can easily make nice look to your scene by using those assets. And also we have some street light, so we're going to put the street light over here. So I go to this fbx folder, and here is this street light folder. So I'm choosing this, both of this one, and just put it over here. Okay, just like that. And maybe again I right click here, and then I go to this pivot and click on this set pivot here, and then also I right click over here and go to this pivot and set as pivot offset. Okay, just like that. And now it is set to here. And also, if you don't know that how you can create this emissive material here, so it is very simple. Just open this one, and maybe I reset this material here. So I just reset this one, and if you create a material, it will look something like this. And then I'm just press 3 on the keyboard and just click over here, so you will get these 3 color parameters here. And then also I am clicking M on the keyboard and just click over here to get a multiply node. And also I press S and click to make a scalar parameter here. So we name this as light intensity. And then I'm connect this 3 color parameter to this multiply node here, and also this one to this node B. And then I'm linking this one with this emissive color, and here in this black color just double click this one and make it white. Okay, and then hit OK. And here in this intensity the default value is 0, so if you put it 5 here, it will illuminate it. Okay, just click on apply. Okay, just like that. And also we connect this color to this base color here, and then click on this apply. And now if you making any daylight scene, so in that case it will be not illuminated. So just double click to open this and go to this value and make it 0, and just hit apply. So now you can see that it is not illuminated. Okay, and then also we have some material from the Megascan. So if we go to this Megascan folder, and then we go to the surfaces and click on this material instance, so you'll get some of this material. So I'm use this material over here, so it will look nice. And now we going to select this light and also this light over here. So just shift and select both of these here, and we're going to make a group. So just right click here and create a group here. Okay, and now we're going to duplicate it. So we first we put it over here, and then we duplicate it here. Okay, so this is how you can put those light post here and there, and also you can put some wires to this light post, so it will be very easy. So this is how you can create this kind of scene. Okay, so now first I'm going to show you that how you can create this daylight scene. So you can already see that how we make this nice looking daylight scene here. Okay, so now maybe you can create a nice camera animation over here. So you go to the sequencer, and here is this camera. And first maybe we can create a keyframe over here. So you go to this transform this camera, and then make a keyframe here, and make sure that the keyframe is linear. And also you go to here and make this linear, which is the default keyframe, and also click on this key switch here. And then maybe we go to this frame, or if you want you can also increase the frame rate from here. Okay, so for this time being I'm using this 150 frames. And maybe we go over here, and you can see this kind of nice camera animation here. Okay, so now you can see that you will create this kind of nice camera animation here. Or maybe you can also put some of these assets over here, so you can make a nice other camera animation to this side also, and also this side. So it's all depends on you. And if you want to have some ideas, you can also see my promo video for this tutorial, so you will get some ideas that how you can a nice cinematic shot by using this technique. So now we going to make this scene as a nighttime scene. Okay, so for this first we're going to change the sky. So for the sky, I'm going to use an HDRI map. So I go to this polyheaven.com, and when you go here, just go to this nighttime scene, or you can search it from here. So I'm using this one. So just click, and here is the creator. So shout out for this creator also. And I'm using this 4K resolution. So if you want, you can also change the resolution from here, and make sure that you select this HDR format here, and then just click on this download. So once you download this file, first you're going to drag this file to our content drawer here. So just click and drag and drop here. Okay, just like that. So here is the file. So now we're going to enable a plugin to use this HDRI backdrop. So for this, first you go to this edit and then go to this plugins, and here is search for HDRI, and you will find this HDRI backdrop. So just enable this one, and when you enable this one, you have to restart your engine. So just restart, then we close. And now we're going to apply this HDRI backdrop as our sky. So for this, first we go to this option here, and then we click on this place actor panel, and here we search for HDRI backdrop. So here it is. So just click, drag and drop to our scene here. Okay, just like that. And now we're going to close this place actor panel, and here it is. So first we going to put this HDR backdrop to little down here, and you can also see that this is very small HDRI backdrop. So if we go out from this HDR area, you can see that here is this area. So we're going to expand this HDR area. Okay, so for this we select this HDRI backdrop, and then we go to its details panel, and here is the size. So initial size is 150, and we're going to change it to maybe 6000 for now. Okay, and now you can see that it can fill entire area. So now if we go back to our main position here, just like this, you can see that it changed our sky here. And now we're going to replace this HDR map. So we just click and drag and drop to this cube map slot. Okay, and now you can see that it looks something like this. So now our scene is little too bright, so we're going to change some settings to the light. First we're going to change this color. So for this we're going to double click to open this HDRI map. Then we go to this brightness curve. We're going to change this curve to 2, and it will take little time to compile. And then also we go to this RGB curve. We're going to change it to 2 as well. Okay, and then we save this one and just close this. So now you can see that our sky is little bit dark here. And also we're going to change the intensity of this HDRI map. So we're going to change the intensity to maybe 0.5 here, or maybe decrease it to 0.2. Okay, just like that. And then we going to select this HDRI backdrop, and then we go to this panel, that is the HDRI backdrop. And if you scroll it down, you will find this skylight option. Okay, so first we're going to change the source type, and we change it to SLS specific cube map. And then we're going to again select this HDRI backdrop to this cube map slot. Okay, and then also we check this box, that is the real-time capture. Okay, just like that. And here also we're going to decrease the intensity to maybe 0.2. Okay, just like that. And now we're going to go to our directional light first. So we type directional. So here is the directional light. We're going to change the intensity, decrease to maybe 0.2 here. Okay, and you can see that this looks something like this. Okay, and also we're going to change the light color. So we go to this light color and we change it to something like bluish color here. Okay, just like that. Okay, and then we hit OK. So now you can see that it's very dark here. And then we go to our skylight here. So we type skylight. So here is the skylight. And we also going to change this light color to something like bluish color here. Okay, just like that. And then we finally go to our fog settings. So we type fog, and here is the exponential height fog, and then we go to this details panel, and first we go to this secondary fog data. Just expand this and increase the fog density. So maybe 2 will be look nice, maybe not that much, maybe 1. And then also we're going to change this fog height fall off, so just increase it this value little bit. Okay, just like that. And now you can see that our star map is little too bright, so we're going to change the settings from the HDRI map also. So again we go to here and maybe we change this brightness to 0.5 and this brightness curve to maybe 1.5 and this RGB curve to 1.5 as well. Okay, so now let's see if we save it from here. Okay, so this look nice for now. Okay, but you can see that our scene looks so dark. So first we going to make all these windows to illuminated. Okay, so our windows have this glass pack material. So we go to this materials and first we go to this dirty one and then we double click to open this material. So here it is. So now we're going to make some change to make it glow. So for this we're going to use this emissive color channel. So first we're going to type 3 on the keyboard and just click to make this 3 color vector here. And then also we type an multiply node. So we press M and just click here to get this multiply node here. And first we connect this 3 color node to this multiply channel number A. And then also we get a scalar parameter, so we press S on the keyboard and just click, and we name this parameter as a light. Okay, so now we're going to connect this one to this B and we connect it to this emissive color. Okay, and here we can change the color from black to maybe bluish color here. Okay, just like that. So you can also change other colors and hit OK. And then we going to change this value to maybe 10 and we apply this one. And now you can see that those windows are illuminated. And also we have other materials which is this shattered. So we just double click to open and also do the same things to here. And for this one, maybe we're going to change this color to something like warm color here. Okay, just like that, to make little bit variation, and hit OK. And then also go to this value and we change this to 10. And then apply. Okay, so here you can see this look very amazing. Okay, so we get all these windows illuminated and we have this nice looking sky here. Okay, and then maybe we also going to change our directional light position, just like that. Or maybe we're going to increase the intensity of the directional light little bit. So we type directional here and maybe we're going to change the intensity to maybe 0.5. So you will get little bit of light here. And also you can see that the shadow is too tight. So we're going to make a little bit more diffuse shadow here. So first we go to the source angle and we change this value to maybe 10. Okay, just like that. And also we go to this volumetric scattering intensity. We're going to increase this value. Okay, just like that. And then we go to our fog settings again. And we go to this details panel and then we go down to this volumetric fog and we go to this albedo and we change this value to something like dark bluish color here. Okay, just like that. Okay, so now you can see that this looks something like this. Okay, and also we have our street lights here. So here is the street light And first we're going to make it ungroup. So we just right click and go to this group and make it ungroup here. And now we're going to select this white portion only, and then we go to this materials properties and just double click to open this material. And now we're going to change this value. So we go to this default value and change it to maybe 5. Okay, and maybe we also going to change this light color from here. So maybe we're going to change it to something like warmish color here. Okay, and hit OK, and then click apply. So now you can see that all the street lights are illuminated. Okay, so now you can see that this looks something like this, but those are only the material, so it can illuminate it, but it will not create that much of light into our scene. So we have to physically put the lights to every windows or some of the windows as well as the street lights here. So first we're going to put some lights over these windows. So for this I'm going to use some React light. So I go to this box and go to this light and click on this React light, and here it is. So first we're going to put this React light over here to this window. So it will look like that. It will illuminate some light from this window here, and you can also change the intensity to maybe 4 for now, or maybe 3. Okay, and then also we duplicate it to some of these windows over here. So that is how you can create this nice lighting. So you can put every lights to these windows and it will create a nice result. So you can easily see that this area and this area, so when you put the light, it will create nice result to your scene. And maybe sometime you can increase the light intensity as well as this attenuation radius, so it will create more light to your scene and also makes a nice diffuse light here. So just like that. So if you put some light over here, you will get this kind of nice lighting to your scene. Okay, so just like that. So you will get this kind of nice result here. And also we have this street light, so you can also put some rack light to the street light. So do the same, just go to here and create this light and go to this React light and put this light over here. So it will little difficult to align this area, so but when you put this light to the right place, it will look nice. So here, and then we're going to rotate this just like that. And this React light have a very nice settings to focus on your light. So first you go over here, and then you can see this light size. Now we're going to this React light details panel, and here is the source and width and source height. So you can also decrease this light area from here, as well as this barn door angle. So if you decrease this, you will narrowing the lights. So now you have to duplicate this light. So you can see that when you put the light everywhere, it will look nice. So if we press G, and you can see that this look really amazing, and it will take little time to fill up all this area with the light. So take your time, and you can see the really difference here. So here it look nice, and here it not look that good. So when you put the lights, you will get a nice result. So if we go to the sequencer, and if you decrease or increase the f-stop value, you will get more intense lighting. So if we just zoom in over here, and you can see that this area look amazing. Okay, so now you can see this look really amazing. And Now you can see also that this fencing not look right, because we are in epic settings here. So if we go to this engine scalability and go to the cinematic settings, you will get this kind of nice result here. And also you can see that those lights look really amazing, and believe me, when you render it out, it will look more amazing. Okay, so here if we go over here, you can see this area look really amazing. Okay, so now I'm going to show you some other tips to put the light. So again, I go back to my epic mode here, and now I'm going to download a light from the Megascan. So I just right click here and go to this add pixel content. I'm going to download this light here. So I just select this one and just add it to project, and here is the light. So I'm going to use this light as a physical light. So I'm just go over here and put this light over here. So our light is little too small, so first I'm going to increase its scale. Okay, and then maybe increase its scale little bit more. And now I'm going to put a rod like shape here. So I just go to this box and go to the shape and create a cylinder here. So here it is. So and put this cylinder over here. So maybe it will be our tube light. So first I'm going to align this cylinder over here. Then I rotate this, and also I decrease the scale and also make it little wide here. And now I'm going to place it over here. So you will understand that what I am trying to do here. I just make a tube light like shape here. So here it is. Maybe I sink it down a little bit more and then increase the scale here, so it can nicely fit over here. Okay, and also I rotate it a little bit and place it over here. So it's not like that it will be so perfect, but just try to align it nicely. Okay, just like that. And now I'm going to put this illuminated material over this. So I'm using the same material that I put over here. So I go to here and then I click on the search option, and here it is. So I put the same material over here, and if you want you can also change the material. And now this is only the material. So again we're going to put a react light here. So I go to this box and go to this light and select this react light here, and I put this light over here. So again it will take little time to align. And then also we rotate this to 90 degree. Okay, just like that. And now we put it here. Okay, so press G to bring all these icons. And now again we do the same thing. We change the light shape to match with this light. So first we go over this top, and then we go to this width settings. Okay, and also we decrease this height, and then we go down here and we go to this barn door and we change this value. Okay, and also increase the intensity. So now if we again change this camera speed, And now we're going to select all of these, so these three units. So first we go to select this light and then press shift and select this rod and also this light case. So we select all of these three and then we put it into a new group here or maybe new folder here and name this as light. And now we select all of these three and create a group. Okay, so now if we put this will put all three things together. So we first we duplicate or maybe put it over here. Here it is. And now if you put this slide, so we just rotate this thing and then we put it over here, maybe here, and then we just rotate it. And we put this light over here. So now if we press G and you will see that here is the light, and also this is dip it down to this ground, so maybe we can put it little out here. And now we're going to duplicate it and place it here and there. So now you can easily create some of the lightings and it will look more nice. Okay, because you also have this light source, so it will not like that and the light is coming from nowhere. Okay, so here it is, so you will get the idea. So again we duplicate it and put it over here. Okay, so now we're going to put some environment effects. So for this I'm going to use some dust or smoke particles. So for this we go to this starter content folder and then we go to these particles, and here is this some steam effects. So for this first we go into the steam effects and put it over here, and then we go to increase its scale of this just like that, and you will see that when we put this smoke you will get more advanced looking effects here. So maybe we can duplicate it here, maybe we decrease the scale and then we put it over here. So now you can see that it will look more organic. Okay, and maybe we duplicate it over here. Okay, and also we have some other particles, so maybe we use this smoke over here and increase its scale, so you will get a nice smoke particles. So if you want some of these fire element, you can also use this smoke element. So here you can also get some fire elements also, so maybe you can put some fire elements here and there. So if you want, so it is so illogical, but if you want you can put some fire elements here and there also. Okay, so it's all up to you because we have these elements, so you can use if you want. So maybe select this fire element here and then maybe we put these things over here. Okay, and if you want more nice particle system, you can also use some of the particle systems from the Epic Game Marketplace. So maybe we go over here and use some other particles effects. So maybe we put this smoke effects here and then we rotate this one and also we increase its scale. So when we put this smoke, you will see it look amazing. Okay, just like that. So you can use this realistic starter VFX pack volume 2 as well as this pack also contains some nice fire elements. So I'm also gave this link in the description down below. So when you add this to your project, you will get this realistic starter VFX pack. So first you go to this particles and here you can get so many assets. So first you go to this fire and you can also get some of these big fire elements. So it also comes with its own light system. So if you put this fire, you will get this nice fiery effect in your scene. but make sure that you use it as a right way, so it will not look that it just put it here and there. So it's all up to you that how you going to use this effects. Okay, so I'm just show you that what you can do with this effect. So you can see that this file look nice, and maybe if we go to the cinematic presets, you will get more nice result here. So now you can see that this file look amazing, and believe me, when you render these things, it will look more amazing. Okay, and you can also see that our lens flare is look too much, so you can also change the lens flare. So we go to our camera settings here, and then we go to this lens settings here, so maybe here. So inside this lens flare, just we decrease this value to maybe 0.01. okay, so now you will get very little of this lens flare, and when you render it, it will look nice. Okay, so this is how you can use those smoke elements here and there, and when you put these smoke elements, you can see that this look really amazing. Okay, so now you can see the difference here and there. So make sure that you also populate some lights over this area also, and also this area, so you will get this nice kind of result. So this is already a very big tutorial, so I'm not going through that, but I'll show you that what you can do with those lights, and also you can put some of these physical lights. So it will look nice if you put those physical lights here and there, just like that. Okay, so it also create a nice result to your scene. Okay, so this is it, and this is how I build this entire scene. And yes, also I put some other particle effects like the rain. So this is very simple, because when we have the Soul City pack, so here is the Soul City pack. So here is the Soul City pack. This Soul City pack comes with this pre-made rain effects. So we go to this effects, and then we go to this particles, and here is this water folder. So here you can get so many water particle system. So if you want this rain effect, you just drag and drop this rainstorm here, and you will get this nice rain effect. So you can see that you will get this, and maybe probably you're not seeing if you watch it in YouTube, because of this YouTube compression, but when you put those rain, you will get this nice rain effects, and also when you render it, this rain look very amazing. So this is how you can create this kind of nice rain effects also. So this is it, and this is how I build this entire scene. Okay, so now I will show you the render setting that I have for my original video. So I delete this keyframe here, and also this one, and maybe we create a new keyframe for this night scene here. So maybe I put my camera over here, okay, and then we go to this very beginning here, and make a keyframe to this transform switch, and then we go to the very end, and then I place our camera over here. So now if we play, you will get this kind of nice camera animation over here, and you can also get this empty area, so you can have those props, so you can just place different props here and there to make this area populated. So it's all up to you, because it's very easy thing. So you have all these props, just use your imagination and put in everywhere. So this is how you can make also this nice kind of camera animation. And now we going to render it as a video. So for this we need to enable a plugin. So we go to this edit and go to this plugins and type movie, and here you will find this movie render queue and this movie render queue additional passes. So just restart it from now after you enable those, and save your project from here. And once you restart, just close it and also close this, and then we go to this content drawer and open our level, and then also we open our sequencer here, and then we go to this perspective and go to our camera view. Okay, so here it is. And then we go to this windows, then go to this cinematics and movie render queue. And here we go to this render and we select our sequence. So in this case, this is a container city sequence. And then we go to this unsafe config, and here I use some of the settings. So if you want the same settings, you can follow me. So first I go to the settings and click on this anti-aliasing, and I change this temporal sample count to 32, and also click on this override anti-aliasing. And also, in order to enable all this range from the beginning, so you can do one thing, that you can create an extra frame from the beginning. So maybe you can put some of these 33 frames extra from this beginning part, and also make sure that you click on those options, that is the warm-up frame and render warm-up frames. And then again go to the settings and go to this camera, and I change this to frame close, and again go to the settings and then go to this high resolution, and also enable this subsurface scattering. And then I'm going to use this EXR sequence, and then go to this output, and here you can find your directory where you want to render those files, and then just click on this accept, and then you just click on this render local, and your EXR sequence will be ready. Okay, and you can also use some of these compositing software like After Effects or DaVinci Resolve or Premiere Pro to use those EXR sequence into a video file. So it will be very easy, and if you don't know how to do that, you can also check my previous tutorial on that, and make sure that you can populate your scene by those assets and also put the other lights. And if you like this video, I recommend you to check my other videos, and if you like those videos, please do subscribe this channel and turn the notification on. So this is for today, and we will see in my next video. So till then, take care and bye bye.